Malcolm X was born Malcolm Little on May 19, 1925, in Omaha, Nebraska. He was the fourth of 8 children born to Earl Little and Louise Norton Little. His father was a Baptist minister and outspoken advocate for black civil rights, and his mother was a homemaker. In 1931, Malcolm's father was found dead, his body riddled with gunshot wounds. The police ruled his death a suicide, but Malcolm's family believed that he had been murdered by the Ku Klux Klan. After his father's death, Malcolm's family fell on hard times. They moved to Boston, where Malcolm dropped out of school and became involved in crime. In 1946, he was convicted of larceny and burglary and sentenced to 10 years in prison. While in prison, Malcolm converted to the Nation of Islam, a black nationalist religious movement. He adopted the name Malcolm X to symbolize his rejection of his slave name of Little. After his release from prison in 1952, Malcolm X became a leading spokesman for the Nation of Islam. He was a charismatic and eloquent speaker, and his message of black pride and self-determination resonated with many African Americans. Malcolm X was critical of the nonviolent approach to civil rights advocated by Martin Luther King Jr. He believed that black people should be prepared to defend themselves against white violence, by any means necessary. In 1964, Malcolm X broke with the Nation of Islam over a number of issues, including his criticism of Elijah Muhammad, the group's leader. He founded his own organization, the Organization of Afro-American Unity, and began to explore other forms of black liberation. Malcolm X was assassinated on February 21, 1965, at a speaking engagement in Harlem, New York City. 3 members of the Nation of Islam were convicted of his murder, but 2 were later exonerated. Malcolm X's legacy is complex and controversial. He is remembered as a powerful voice for black liberation, but his advocacy of violence has also been criticized. However, there is no doubt that he was a major figure in the civil rights movement, and his words and ideas continue to inspire people around the world. Here are some of Malcolm X's most famous quotes. The most important thing in life is to not give up. I'm not going to beg the white man for anything that's rightfully mine. If violence is wrong in America, then it is wrong everywhere. If it is right in America, then it is right everywhere. We need to re-educate our people, teach them to love themselves, stand up for their rights, and respect the rights of others. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Malcolm X's story is a reminder of the power of words and the importance of fighting for justice. He was a complex and controversial figure, but he was also a visionary leader who helped to shape the course of the civil rights movement. His legacy continues to inspire people around the world today.